Supervillains can be terrifying. Sometimes it seems like they just want to destroy the world for no good reason other than they can. But what if some of them had legitimate reasons to be mad at the world? Let's take a look at 5 supervillains you might actually understand. Number 5. Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom is one of Marvel Comics' most powerful and enduring villains. A brilliant scientist, he's responsible for many of the misfortunes that befall the Fantastic Four, usually because he wants to do something to improve his own life. In his first appearance, he was seeking to marry the Invisible Woman. He was rejected because, well, he's a terrible person. So he decides to rule Latveria and make it into a superpower, so he can get revenge. He's also done things simply because he could, like when he briefly took over the world. And everyone had to crap their pants when he started using his power to kill people. But Doom has also done a lot of good in the Marvel Universe. He's helped out heroes like Spider-Man and the X-Men, and even became a hero himself in the reality-altering event known as Secret Wars. Even though he's often an antagonist, Doom is a tragic figure who just wants to be happy. And it's hard to hate someone for that, even if they're trying to do it by killing everyone around him. 4. Hannibal Lecter. While not technically a superhero story, the world of Hannibal Lecter is just as dark and violent. Hannibal Lecter is one of the most terrifying villains ever created. A brilliant psychiatrist, he turned to crime after suffering trauma from World War II, eventually becoming a cannibalistic serial killer. Lecter isn't just evil for the sake of being evil, he has very human motivations like love, although he takes it to extremes, which is why he becomes such a compelling villain. It's easy to see why people are fascinated by him. He's been portrayed by some of the best actors, including Anthony Hopkins and Mads Mikkelsen. 3. Magneto. One of the X-Men's greatest enemies, Magneto has a pretty big chip on his shoulder. As an Eastern European Jew during World War II, he saw his family murdered by Nazis during the Holocaust. He was taken to a concentration camp where he developed his powers. He then spent the rest of his life fighting for mutant supremacy, believing humans would never accept mutants as equals. This is backed up by events like the Mutant Massacre, where he leads the Brotherhood of Mutants to wipe out most of the Morlocks, an underground race of mutants. He's done a lot of bad things, but he's also tried to do good, even serving as a mentor to young mutants. But he's ultimately a tragic figure whose only desire is to protect his people, even if he goes about it the wrong way. 2. The Joker. Batman's greatest enemy is arguably one of the most evil characters ever created. There are many stories about the Joker's origin, but none are considered canon. This means we don't know why he's so evil, which makes him more terrifying. Some versions of the character have tragic backstories that could explain his actions, such as the killing of his wife and child or his time spent in a mental institution. However, in most tellings, there is no real explanation for his actions. He simply is the way he is. And this is what makes him so interesting. His insanity has no bounds, making him unpredictable and truly terrifying. He's also been portrayed by some of the best actors, including Mark Hamill and Joaquin Phoenix. 1. Thanos. Thanos may be the most powerful being in the Marvel Universe, but he's also one of the most misunderstood. Although he's responsible for the deaths of billions of people, he's often motivated by noble reasons. In the comics, Thanos falls in love with death and seeks to impress her by wiping out half of all life in the universe. He also believes that overpopulation is a problem, and that eliminating half of all life will help the universe thrive again. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Thanos is even more sympathetic, as he believes that eliminating half of all life will save the universe from destruction due to overpopulation. Although his methods are brutal and unnecessary, his motivations are understandable. After all, who doesn't love a good mad titan who wipes out half of all life just because he feels like it? Who do you think is the most evil supervillain? Let us know in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out our other videos about amazing villains. Thanks for watching.